We've got tips and recipes for healthy living. So for fun and inspiration, come and join us in the raw food world.
Welcome everybody, this is Matt Monarch with the Raw Food World TV show. And Angela just had a giggle shot because I just hid my ears. Because she's like, yeah, you've got big ears.
Boom, boom.
Nah. Okay, you guys ready? We got an awesome show here today. I'm actually really excited.
On the 4th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. What, Bubba?
3 pretty gifts under a Christmas tree.
Woo! Evidence behind us. What are we doing today, Bubba?
I'm excited about this idea. So a few days ago we did a episode called the Top 10 Holiday Gift Ideas. And so I got this email from this woman who was like, oh, what were those top 10 of your favorite products again? She wanted to get them. I'm like, no, these are holiday gift items. This isn't my top 10, if I had to choose 10 products from our website, what would I get? So what I did was, out of everything on my store, our store, therawfoodworld.com, I just wrote a list of the top 10 things that I would get.
Wow, not because they're holiday gift items.
Not because they're holiday gift items. This is just what I want every single day. Well, whatever, not every day, but depends on what I'm doing here. And we'll go over each one.
That sounds exciting.
In addition, they're in chronological order. Number 1 is the top thing I would get. Number 2 is the next thing I would get. Then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, then 10.
They're in order of your preference.
Yes.
Yummers.
Okay, guys, the horses are walking up here, and Angela gets very distracted when it comes to horses. You guys should see Cherry. He's turning black as can be.
He's like 11 weeks old now, and he looks more and more like his mum every day.
So should we begin this show?
Yes!
Okay. Did you want to pause and go talk to the horses for a bit and massage for an hour? Or what? Okay. Here we go. If I had to choose one thing from my website for myself and to recommend for everybody else, the number 1 product would be the 4-quart enema bag.
Why?
Because it is the number 1 thing that anybody can do to improve their health, in my opinion. Yeah, I would definitely have that just in case, for myself, if ever needed.
Makes sense.
Yes.
How often would you recommend people do colon hydrotherapy, Mr. Monarch?
It depends, babe. The more they leave out of their diet, the more often they should do it. The raw fooders should do it more often than standard American diet people. It's kind of ironic, but I've written 10,000 articles about the subject, so maybe they should go read it. This is a top 10 thing, not why enemas are important or colonics are important. Just get the 4-quart enema bag. It's the number 1 thing. If I could tell anybody, if you could get anything from our website, it'd be that one.
Thank you. What's next?
Body clarity.
Woo! Why?
I want to get rid of all inorganic minerals that come near my presence, and even if it's just purified water and it's not distilled. And then also I want to get rid of calcification. Audio clarity.
Sounds reasonable.
So number 2 is audio clarity. Number 3, these are all the things I've been talking about so much, but it's the truth. You're going to notice that the rest of them, almost the rest of them, are micronutrients. Micronutrients are the things that are absorbable, that gives us the stuff to avoid deficiency, and that's why these are so important to me. The first 2 were like, okay, let's not be inundated with toxicity and age and die. The second one was not to calcify into the ground. And now we got a list of macronutrients. Micronutrients, right. Number 1, if I had to choose out of all the micronutrients I'm about to list, pine pollen powder would be number 1.
You mean it's a food that has a lot of micronutrients in it, right? It's very micronutrient rich and very easily absorbable.
Because you could say anything has macronutrients is hard to digest. Micronutrients are absorbable and easy to digest. So pine pollen powder, number 1. It's replete with so much it's crazy. Omega fatty acids, just like a lot of what the body needs. Number 2, royal jelly powder. Where do you get your B12 from? Well, there you go. I mean, you could do royal jelly too. I would probably choose the, I don't know. They're both good. I think I would probably choose the royal jelly frozen over the royal jelly powder. But I'm in Ecuador, and that's not going to happen. And you can travel with the royal jelly powder.
So we did 4.
Number 5. Micronutrient number 5. Vitamineral Green. Vitamineral Green, I don't take it every day. I might even only take it once a week. It's a good way to cover your grounds. It's a good way to get micronutrients, vitamins and minerals. Jameis Sheridan says that Vitamineral Green has everything the body needs inside of there, besides calories. So the Vitamineral Green has a lot of ingredients, has a lot of what you need, and that's why I like it. Other green foods are good too. I like to switch them up in here and there, but if I had to choose, I think it'd be Vitamineral Green.
Very good.
Now, when do I take Vitamineral Green? When I don't do a green juice or take coconut water and blend it with wild greens, I'll do some Vitamineral Green.
Fresh is best, isn't it, Bubba?
Yes. And also, you only have so many weeds in the backyard. This has a lot of different things in it. But you probably could get everything you need from your friend's line. You guys ready for number 6?
Yes.
Truly Natural Vitamin C by Health Force also.
It's a powder.
It's a powder. Just get the 500 gram size.
Does it come in capsules as well?
No. Well, I don't know.
Powder.
I'm all about the powders. Vitamin C is something we need in our body every single day. It's like it helps our connective tissue, and if you don't eat vitamin C every day, then that's an issue. So I don't eat truly natural vitamin C every day either. I only use it every once in a while. I always take a little bit of orange juice here and there. Sometimes I go running and they make watermelon and orange juice. And oranges, when you open them, as soon as you open them, after about 15 minutes, they oxidize, and I don't think you get the max benefit. So if they've made the watermelon orange juice 20 minutes before I was able to drink it, I'll just dump in some truly natural vitamin C. But you didn't realize that.
Baba.
She learns something new about the gym jamblers every single day, doesn't she?
Why do you like that vitamin C?
Because it's replete with many different berries, such as camu, aronia berries, and stuff like that. Also, I like the taste. I know you don't like the taste. Camu powder would work also, but I really like the taste of this. And I mix it with watermelon and orange juice. It's really good. I like it. It's almost like sweet tarty taste. And it might be a little bit of an acquired taste, but whatever. Are we ready for the next one?
Yes.
What number is that?
7.
7. I'm going to put this one down a little bit lower.
Oh. The order is changing, ladies and gentlemen. Do not be disturbed.
I don't know where this is going to go. Okay, so the next one, which is quite odd, because I never talk about it, and I'm kind of surprised myself, but it's a Garden of Life product. It's their raw calcium product.
That sounds a bit controversial. Why would you want to take calcium?
It has nothing to do with the calcium content in the product. I like it because it's a raw product, but I don't even take it for the calcium. There's one secret ingredient that is not seen in today's food sources in this Garden of Life raw calcium.
What is it?
It's what Shazzy talks about. Maybe you could tell him.
Is it K2?
It's K2.
Woo!
Vitamin K2. Isn't it? Didn't Victoria Batinko or Shazzy say humans have been losing their earlobes because we haven't been getting our K2?
Mm-hmm.
And why is it important? Is this one brain development?
I'm not sure about brain development, but it's very important for bone development, definitely.
Bone development. Okay, so I don't even know why I take it. But, I mean, I know why I take it. I take it because of the K2. And I feel like I think that's in cabbage.
Mm-hmm.
You could drink cabbage juice. So you can just drink cabbage juice. Maybe we should start drinking cabbage juice. But is there K2 in there or just K?
I don't know.
Okay, so there we have it. Maybe we'll do some cabbage juice. But I rarely take this product, actually. I'll take it for like 2 days, the Garden of Life Raw Calcium, and then I'll stop, or I'll take it for 3 days straight. See, when I take a product that when my body needs it, I vibrate a little bit, right there. And I noticed that when I've taken the raw calcium, we won't call it raw calcium, we'll call it the K2 supplement. I can sense my body was like, woo, that was good.
So that's in capsules.
That's in capsules. And I open them up and I put them in my tongue, or I put it in my watermelon something juice with whatever.
How does it taste?
It's kind of gritty and nasty. But it's all right. Take in your caps.
Yeah, they're just taking capsules in here, wouldn't they?
Yeah, so Garden of Life, raw calcium.
Now what?
There's 2 more micronutrients, and we're going to tie them for the next place because they're both just good. Okay. Angstrom zinc.
Ta-da! Why?
Zinc is used in practically every process of the body, and it's one of the hardest minerals to get. Angstrom is... What you do is you take some zinc, right, babe, and then you put it in like 5 gallons of water, and then you take 1 drop of that, put it in 5 more gallons of water, shake it up for 2 million hours, and then do it again, 5 gallons. The more you dilute it, the more powerful it becomes, actually.
It's like homeopathic, isn't it, Bob?
Yes, and the beauty of homeopathic isn't necessarily, there's some sort of minute amount of zinc in there. What it does is it has the frequency, the energetic frequency of zinc. And frequencies attract frequencies. So for all of you that are in a bad mood right now and you're just like, when you put that into the universe, guess what comes back to you? And it's a bad feeling. But if you are like, thank you, thank you, thank you, living your life, thank you, guess what? You're going to attract the feeling of thank you back and things you're going to be thankful for. So why have anything but love in your existence? Or not necessarily that. If you're feeling bad, you have a choice to either move to a positive feeling, feeling more positive or more negative. I've known this, but I've discovered it more importantly recently. I'm always trying to feel better than I do. It's like an ongoing thing. I used to wake up angry in the morning. You could ask Angela. Like, leave me alone. Now I wake up and I sing, even though it's against my ego and I don't want to do it. I just do it. Right, babe?
Yeah!
My life has completely transformed due to intention of positive thoughts, because whenever you say thank you comes back. Whenever you send love, love comes back instantaneously. Whatever you put into the universe comes back to you.
Manyfold.
And it's not like some esoteric thing like, oh, I'm going to give this and it's going to come back in the future. No, it comes back like that, like this. You said thank you out. Vibration of thank you comes in. So it's this building of a positive like ball in your being. You can actually become more positive. However, we've kind of gone the opposite direction from all, the bad raising and all that other fun stuff to have negative like, and then that turns into like a negative ball. So it's like this cycle, and it's very difficult for many people to come to the other side. For me, it's very difficult. Sometimes I find, okay, that's enough.
Take your zinc.
Angstrom zinc. It's the frequency that we're going for. The frequency of zinc will attract more zinc.
You can also get zinc in like pumpkin seeds and apricots and stuff like that, but you need to eat a lot of them, and most people don't get enough zinc in their food intake. So it's a good idea to take angstrom zinc.
Yeah, and we don't chew our food. If any of us probably ate those pumpkin seeds, it'd probably come out our rear end as full pumpkin seeds. And guess what? You're not getting any zinc. Are you ready for number 9? Now I'm angry! In a good way? I go on rants, don't I, Paul? Number 9! Micronutrients. This is kind of a little bit heavier of a food.
Yes.
Omega Zen.
What is it?
Ding, 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 ding. It has omega fatty acids. It's oil from algae It's the only plant source, non-animal source of DHA. DHA is crucial for brain development. Is it brain development? I think everything's for brain development. All I know is I'm not getting DHA, so I take. And to be honest with you, I don't take it often. I probably take it once every 2 weeks, it seems like. But when I take these things, it's always done on an empty stomach. If you're going to like eat a meal and think you're doing good by throwing some Omega-Zen afterwards or any of this stuff, I mean, you might get some benefit, but it's not going to be anything unless if it's your first meal of the day. How many times do I have to say that, babe?
Baba. Not be rude.
Okay.
So we did 9. What's the last one, Mr. Monarch?
Number 10. From our website. These are the top 9 you got. Number 10 is your favorite appliance. Appliances. Back in the day when I was a little newbie into the raw food thing, it was a juicer. I wanted a juicer. But if I had to choose one thing, it'd be the Blendtec Wildside 4-inch blade.
Why?
I think juicing's the best way to get vitamins and minerals. I've talked about it. I've even done blender versus juicing articles at therawfoodworld.com under Matt's articles.
So why the blender?
Well, it also depends on where you live, what you do, and all these other things. I get all this coconut water, so I could just take wild greens and just blend it right in there. Like, for example, purslane. You throw that in the green juice, the juicer, the Green Star. You're going to get like, what do you get? You get like foam from like that. It has a lot of omega fatty acids. You just get foam.
Yeah, it's like a big mush.
It's kind of crazy because I used to fight for juicing. And I still would to get vitamins and minerals in the most absorbable form. But for myself and where my location is and all the coconut water that I have available to me, I think I would choose a blender for myself. So it depends on your circumstances. Would you rather have a juicer? Would you have a blender? And then the last one would probably be a food processor, for me at least.
Some people would probably want to buy a dehydrator first, wouldn't they? Because they'll think it's fun and they want like raw pizza and stuff like that.
Right, but that has nothing to do with micronutrients.
It's all to do with your taste buds.
I guess you could say I'm an extremist. Everything I do is extreme. But that's the way it is. All right, so there we have it. Let's read them off. 1 through 10.
Woo!
4-quart enema bag. Crucial. Audio clarity. Love it. Decalcifying. Pine pollen powder. I know there's this whole testosterone thing with pine pollen powder. I'm not into it. I like it for the nutrients. I've been taking massive quantities of it. My testicles haven't gotten bigger. My muscles haven't gotten bigger. I just don't necessarily, it's not about the testosterone for me. It's such a superfood, though, for the absorbable nutrients. It's insane. I feel it. Testosterone. Okay. Royal jelly powder. Vitamin mineral green. There's other green foods out there, too. There's Ormus greens and other fun stuff like that. Truly natural vitamin C. Garden of Life raw calcium.
Oh.
We're going to call that K2. Angstrom zinc. Omega-Zen. And your favorite appliance. Is appliance with the S in parentheses at the end. Appliance S. That was pretty good, wasn't it?
That was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah. And who do we got there?
Angela Stokes, Monarch.
And Matt Monarch rocking the top 10 superfood appliance products at the rawfoodworld.com. At the Raw Food World TV show.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again at the Raw Food World.